Another iconic team for these starter jackets, Pittsburgh Steelers. Start out on the back side of this one. I was taking some pics of it. You got your starter emblem up at the top. You got Steelers across the back. I noticed on this one you have some light damage to the thread and some wear, so to speak, over the years. If you want to take a look at that, still displays real nice though. You can see it still displays nice. This one does have a couple of looks like white paint stains on the left sleeve, which is the sleeve that has the starter emblem. Another little small spot right up here by the NFL patch. I think I did wash this one and try to get that out, but it wouldn't come out. I'm sure there's probably a way to make it happen, but I'm not an expert with that. This one sticks with the tradition I was just talking about a while ago about being made in Korea. Now this one, I think they changed the tag a little bit, and I would have to say that this one's probably, I might be telling it the opposite. I wish I really knew. I have tried to research this before, but I wish I knew the age of this jacket compared to some of the others. The more I look at this part, it looks older. This tag, I was thinking this tag more looks like the way they started making the tags when they were making the Taiwan ones. So that makes me think it might be a newer. And this little starter thing's a little smaller. The zipper pull is a little on the small side. This makes me think that this might be a newer than older, meaning by newer, I'm saying this is probably early 90s as opposed to being 80s. You got your pull, your hood string pulls still good. Your buttons are not bad at all right here. This top one, it's a little light scratching, but it's not really. This one's missing a little paint around the edge of the top one, just slightly. This one, they're not bad at all. That one there has got more paint, the most paint missing so far out of the top four ones. And then this one, all of them are around the edges. So it's really not bad at all for a jacket of this age. Again, with my what I was saying a while ago, is pretty basic. This one says Steelers on the front, says Steelers on the back. Some of them have that, that thing that I used to like as a kid. I used to be my dad was a Steelers fan in the 70s, and I started liking the Steelers in the early 80s when I really started watching football. That was my favorite team just because that was his team. And then after like 82 and into a few years, really, I was still really a Steelers fan. I'd say 82, 83, and then kind of like Redskins is also, but then I really started liking, I'd say it's probably like after 84-ish when I really started being a 49ers fan, when they got, with Montana, and then when Jerry Rice got there, for sure I stuck with them for many years after that, even through the Steve Young years and all, when they, made it back to the Super Bowl. I think it was like 95 or 96, I think they won it again with Steve Young one time. Montana got the 4 Super Bowls. But anyway, back to the Steelers. They won the 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. I think they got one in the 90s. I think they've gotten a couple since. They're always solid, man. My cousin is a huge Steelers fan, and she's a girl. And I used to say, it's like, I'm a Tar Heel basketball fan. That's my thing, and she knows about football like I know about the Tar Heel basketball. She followed all the players. I used to be like on football where I'd be like, when they was talking about position-wise or whatever, I kind of about got it all figured out now. But I mean, this sometimes about the positions, if somebody was a slide or nose tackle or whatever and all like that, I wasn't 100% with all the terminology, but anyway. And I didn't follow the players, especially like defensive players. I knew about all the offensive players, your running backs, your wide receivers, your quarterbacks, even tight ends, everything offensively, even kickers, man, I knew about. But like, she knew about the punters and, about this one and that one, about, the defensive guys, just to a T. But anyway, Steelers, starter jacket. I won't ramble on too much longer. You see the paint stains right there. Again, size medium. I'll try to get the measurements on this. I'll try to pop them in there in the description maybe of this video, but that's it's a nice jacket, man. This one doesn't have a name in it. A lot of times you'll see a name in there, which doesn't bother me. I'll still wear it, nobody's gonna see that. But this one doesn't have a name in it. It's all good, man. Still a starter jacket, vintage. Made in Korea, size medium. Basic black, Steelers on the front, Steelers on the back.